Hi you guys, I'm gonna do a quick English part of the video. I got my package from Ben & Jerry's with the new ice cream flavors, the Sundaes. I got the dry ice in here, which is like minus 78 Celsius, so freaking cold. And I have the flavors here. I already unpacked them for the German video. They are very lightweight. They are the lightest Ben & Jerry's I've ever had in a pint size. It's not even a pint anymore, to be honest, because this is 427 milliliters and a pint is like 465 or 470 officially. So this is less than a pint. I'm still going to say a pint because I don't want to say a tub. I'm just used to saying a pint. Those are like the lightest one is the Cookie the Monster one, which is actually the one I'm most excited about flavor-wise. Then the second lightest one is the hazelnut the vegan one, because they have 3 dairy ones and 1 vegan one. We're gonna dig into what flavors they are in just a bit. That's the second lightest one with 339 grams. This one is 324. It's just nothing. It's crazy. And then we have the hazelnut one, which is 344, and the banana one, which is 353 grams. So the concept of this, like I said, it's Sundaes, and it's supposed to be like a sundae in an ice cream pint. It's got a whipped cream topping, or they say whipped ice cream. We're gonna see if it's more like Cool Whip, like whipped cream, or more like ice cream actually. I kind of assume it's gonna be like Cool Whip, but we'll see. For the vegan one, it doesn't say whipped ice cream, it says a soft whipped top. So obviously they can say cream in the vegan one. What I gotta say is that I absolutely love the lids. Like, they are just so cute. And we're gonna dig into what's inside the actual sundae right now. Like I said, the one I'm most excited about is the Cookie the Monster. It just like rocks right now because of the dry ice. And this one is a sweet cream ice cream with chocolate chip cookies and chocolatey cookie swirls topped with creamy whipped ice cream, sea salt chocolatey swirls, and chocolatey chunks. So I'm really excited about the sea salt part. I hope it does taste salty. It says, cookie lovers, this one's for you. Inspired by our home state of Vermont, this sundae in a tub is packed with euphoria in every scoop, with crunchy cookie chunks and swirls, whipped ice cream layer to top it all off. Just follow the swirls to sundae nirvana. I really hope this is gonna be good. And the reason why they are so light is obviously because of the whipped topping. So what's happening here is Ben & Jerry's is decreasing the amount of ice cream and adding more air, which makes the ice cream cheaper to produce for them and more expensive for us. And what I think they're doing is like they're selling ice cream for so cheap here in Germany right now, especially Ben & Jerry's, like sometimes 3 euros. And at the same time, the ingredients are getting so much more expensive lately. So I think this is how they cope with it. It's just my opinion, because I'm producing my own ice cream and I know that it's really, everything's getting more expensive. I just want to see how the mix-in density is in here, because I'm a sucker for mix-ins. I hope there's like an English description for the ingredients. I don't think so. That sucks. So I'm gonna read the German one and try to tell you. We have 8% of cookies, I guess. 10.5 cookie swirls and 6.5 chocolate sauce. I mean percent. And 3.5% chocolate chunks. Oh, the topping with the chocolate sauce is 6.5%. So that's 10, 17, 25, 28.5% of mix-ins. That's quite a lot. Cool. But a lot of air too. So there's not really much ice cream in here. What I was thinking when I first read about the flavors was that I just get 2 of each and combine them in one pint, get rid of the topping, then I have my ice cream. Then we have the banana Oh My Banoffee pie, which is a banana ice cream with chocolatey caramel cups and cookie swirls topped with creamy whipped ice cream, caramel swirls and chocolatey chunks. And this one has 7.5% of caramel drops. We have 9% of cookie swirls. We have 5.5% of the topping with caramel sauce and 3.5 again of the chocolate chunks. Sorry, I forgot about the macros. I'm going to insert you a picture of them right there. And for the cookie monster right there. And let's go for the hazelnut but chocolate. I don't know if some of you remember, but there was a hazelnut flavor before, which kind of flopped in Germany, and I was so sad because it had a hazelnut core. It was called All or Nothing. And this one is a chocolate hazelnut ice cream, so basically a Nutella ice cream, with brownie pieces, sea salt chocolatey swirls, again, topped with creamy whipped ice cream, chocolate hazelnut swirls, and chocolatey chunks. So this should be something for everybody who loves Nutella. And it says, no ifs and or buts about it. This flavor is nothing but a hazelnutty chocolatey dream. It's chock full of chunks, stuffed with swirls, and finished with a whipped creamy layer that simply can't be topped. Dig in and take the most direct route to nutty euphoria. I just love the wordplay with Ben & Jerry's. And then we have, I forgot to tell you, I forgot the little saying on the banana pint. It says, bananas and caramel and cookies. Oh my. Satisfying your sweet tooth is easy as pie with this ice cream sundae in a tub. With funky chunks and swirls and a whipped cream top, it's the Banoffee ice cream you've only seen in your tastiest dreams. So, and now for the vegan one. Everything berry and cookies is a very cool combination in my opinion, and this one has berries and cookies in it. And it says, when it comes to very berry sundaes, this one has it all, except the dairy. With all the funky cookie chunks and whirly cookie swirls, plus a soft whipped top, every scoop is a delicious revelation. Dig in and join the vegan raspberry revolution. I'm excited for this one. It's also an almond base. We're going to see how this tastes. The nutrition facts you'll see right there per 100 grams. And we have 7% of like the Ben & Jerry's Oreo fakes that they use. I guess it's going to be the same ones that we know. 5% of chocolate cookie swirls and 6% with the whipped topping with caramel sauce in it, and 3% of chunks. So we have a little less of everything in here than we have in the dairy ones for some reason. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to dig into the whole ingredient list. It's just going to be too long of a video because I'm already reviewing 4 in 1. So I'm going to wait for these to melt a little bit because they are, like I said, rocks. And yeah, then we're going to taste them. All right, I'm just weighing them. And this one is a little more than they're supposed to be in there. This is a little less than officially, and the other two are a little more. So overall, we get more than we think we do, which I think is always good, right? So it means the ice cream is actually cheaper for us. So that's all. Let's dig in. Guys, one thing I noticed right away, we have those peace or end signs that we had in One Sweet World. And this just makes me happy and nostalgic. One other thing I noticed is that they are really... I mean, do you see that? That's even worse than it is with the topped ones. They're so empty. I mean, not empty, but you know what I mean. I'm used to Ben & Jerry's that are filled to the top, and that was a little less with the top flavors, and with this one especially, like, I mean, come on. There's just... I'm disappointed with that. All right, you guys, so I tried it. I tried all the different toppings. This is the hazelnut one. The sauce is crunchy, kind of like as if you put Nutella in ice cream, which is really cool. And it reminds you of the topped layer for the hazelnut chocolate ones. It's exactly the same stuff, I think. The whipped cream reminds me of like when you buy soft serve McFlurry, for example, and you freeze it for 4 hours. This is kind of what it tastes like, but a little more gooey. And the vegan one actually has a better consistency that reminds you more of cream. It does not have anything to do with Cool Whip in my opinion, so it's something different. I got that wrong. So this one, consistency-wise, comes closer to cream, but it doesn't taste like cream. But it does taste like vegan cream alternatives. But you can definitely taste the plant oil and stuff, and it kind of like lingers weirdly in your mouth. But it's just this one obviously does taste vegan, but it's fine. I'm not like totally hyped about the toppings at all. I'm just excited about what's underneath now, so I'm gonna try and like dig under it. What I gotta say though is that the vegan chocolate chunks are really yummy. Those ones are the ones that we know. Good old Ben & Jerry's, just chocolate chunks, kind of cheap chocolate, but it's okay. But these ones are really yummy for some reason. So let's see what the actual ice cream looks like underneath. I'm not sure if this is whipped cream topping or ice cream. There's so much of it. So I'm gonna try and make this quick. I'm really sad. It's kind of like, even the ice cream underneath is just like Ben & Jerry's, like a McFlurry with chocolate sauce. Just tastes like Hershey's chocolate syrup, kind of, with crunchy baked cookies inside. They are actually funny. There was this flavor, or is this flavor called Blondie Brownie, and the cookies don't have the consistency of the Blondies, but they taste like the Blondies. They have this kind of bready aftertaste, which I like. So the cookies are the best part. But they're very airy and crunchy. And that's a new mix-in for Ben & Jerry's for me. They might have that in milk and cookies, but that's not available here in Germany. So I wouldn't get this flavor. It's very, very airy and disappointing. And it kind of feels like the whole ice cream underneath is airy. Might just be deceiving because it's just sweet cream ice cream. And it really reminds me of McFlurry, but I'm sad. So banana flavor is on point. The cookie swirls are really yummy. You can see them down there, like there. And this is the cup, and it has a very soft filling. And it's the same as in caramel choo-choo. The only sad thing is that the actual ice cream with all the ingredient, like components that I just talked about, the swirl, the ice cream, and the cups, just starts like halfway through the pint. So, I don't know. I'm not buying a Ben & Jerry's to have half of it with whipped cream. So this is actually the first one where you can see how much cream you have, because the ice cream itself has such a different color. So the ice cream is so yummy. It's actually like Nutella, like a chocolate nougat kind of spread. The consistency is on point. It's very dense, sweet, nutty, love it. If only there was more ice cream in there and less topping. So there's supposed to be salty chocolate swirls and brownies. I can see the brownies and I can see chocolate swirls. They're not really tasty, but you know, I mean salty. They are tasty, but not salty. But I didn't really expect that anyways. And the brownies are the good old Ben & Jerry's brownies. Nothing new. Wow, there's actually less cream in the vegan one and more ice cream. That is very cool. Alright, you can still see like caramel sauce leftovers from the topping, and in my opinion it doesn't really go well with the raspberry, but it's a good caramel swirl. I gotta say that. Okay, so there's something really weird about the raspberry ice cream. It's kind of like a sorbet, but it's not. It's kind of dry in your mouth, but it's also watery and just gone very fast. It doesn't feel like ice cream at all in your mouth, or sorbet. It's weird. Because it's kind of dry, but the cookie swirls and the cookies are really yummy and gives you those like cookies and cream feelings. Vibes, whatever. But yeah, that's the best part is the cookies, the caramel swirl and the cookie swirls, but the topping and the ice cream itself is really not cool. Oh, and the chocolate was yummy on here too. But what's wrong with this ice cream? It's so weird. See, it's just dry. And the taste is very artificial in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Cool concept, but the ice cream is weird. What do you think?